What's up, 3CM fam? Tonight, I'm going to go over all the trades that we have placed in a trading group this week. We've had a phenomenal week so far. This week, we've only called out 4 trades, but out of those 4 trades, all 4 went in the positive, and we're up 222 pips at the moment. Most of those trades still have a lot of room to go. We definitely still have a lot of profit ahead of us. Tonight, I'm going to start with the Euro USD, and I'm going to show you how I call that trade out and why we're in profit right now. Make sure you guys have a pen and pad. I want to give you guys a great pair of notes tonight. Make sure you have that pen and pad ready so you can take down these notes. This will be very valuable for you going forward. All right, so starting with the Euro USD, you see I have my charts already marked up. Simple. You guys know my trading style. I like to trade longer term trades on the bigger time frames. As you can see, we're on a 4-hour time frame. The Euro US dollar has been on a huge downtrend ever since April 23rd. Once I zoomed in, I realized, the market was moving in this specific pattern. Reminds me of a wave, and I always compare trading to surfing a wave. You want to learn how to surf the waves, right? So I called this entry point out at 1.174. So about in that range. And you can see so far that the market is dropped below my entry point, and we're currently in profit. Right now with this trade, we're currently, 13 pips in profit. You can see with this pattern, this trade is just in the beginning phases. It's going to continue to drop. You always want to look left. Structure will leave clues. You just want to go back and get a little bit of data. This will help you find where the market will gravitate. As you can see, I put in those lines. We already, are in profit 1707. We hit my first TP, and we're looking for the second TP at 1680. All right, so right about in that range, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. That's my TP1 here, and my TP2. So you can see the potential for this trade. Very, very simple trade continuation. Like I said, the trade was already going into a sell trade. You see here the market, it took a dip, retraced back to the trend line, then it had a break and retest. Now it's doing the same thing, going back up, testing that trend line again. Then we have another break and retest. and it's going down to the next level. So Euro USD is bullish. You know, it should continue to drop for a while. That's what we have predicted. Solid trade. Make sure you maximize that trade. Next trade we're going to is the AUD JPY. So on this AUD JPY trade, I called out a buy, and the buy is at 84.16. So right in that range, as you can see, this was just a basic trade continuation. The market was moving on an uptrend. I had my trend lines drawn. The market came back down. It tested my trend line. I entered a buy, and then it went up. Obviously, the bigger trade was on the downside. As you can see, it retraced a lot. But longer term, when you go back out to the daily, I expect the market to continue to the upside and continue this trend. You can see that on the daily, the volume is getting low. On the weekly, you can see it's already starting to turn back up that way. I anticipate that this pattern will complete, then we will have a breakout, this triangle, either to the downside or upside. Next trade is gold. So like I said, I started the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, I draw my trend lines. It was already on a downtrend, which I've been tracking. And it's just following this channel. It's what we call a channel. You know, so it's at the top of the channel, bottom of the channel. At the bottom, you see a lot of consolidation. We all know the more consolidation, the bigger the breakout. And then we had a huge breakout. So exactly was 1293.50. Right there in that range. Perfect entry. Perfect entry. Couldn't ask for a better entry. You know, it was obvious we had this trend line going here. An easy trend continuation trade. The market really bounced off that trend line. That's when I entered a buy. You can see the market is already booming. It went up 112 pips from that call. You can see now I have some sell orders in. I'm planning on selling it on the way back down. As you can see, the market probably will continue this same trend. I'm looking for another bottom move, for it to go back up toward the top. If you look at the daily, it will really show you what I'm talking about on a daily time frame. You see, you have one touch, two touch. This is the third touch, and I'm expecting a huge move from gold, back up to the 1230. Last but not least, the USD CHF. A lot of people say this is one of my better currency pairs to trade, and it's definitely been fun trading this currency pair. Here recently, we've had a lot of success with one currency pair, and I'm going to show you what I was looking at and how I found this trade. So as you can see, the market was on a huge uptrend. Obviously, the market can go up wherever it had to, retrace and correct itself. And go back and get some more data. You can see it was a critical level that the market has turned several times before. No surprise the market turned to the downside. We got a couple confirmations. We got this trend line going, and then I'm going to show you. I called out the entry point at 99.08. That's 99.05. So it's right around where this blue trend line is. You can see it came all the way down to the very bottom. The market is, it's still, working its way. It's a wave, so it's going to go down, up, and I expect it to break this trend line and continue to the downside. I expect it to, hit some of these lower levels. When you look left, structure leaves clues. The market could hit some of these, lower levels before, it goes back up. So just to make this as simple as possible for you guys, this is very, very simple. You can see the market going up, down, up, down. The market could retrace all the way back here before it continues on the way down. That's why it's really important to use risk management. Use really small lot sizes because the market can retrace. Most likely it may retrace, create a triple top, and then boom, drop. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this webinar. I'm really excited what we have going forward. We have some really big trades coming forward. So far this week on the 4 trades, we're 4 for 4 and we're up 222 pips. Guys, that is phenomenal. 222 pips, no losses. We still have a lot of upside, hundreds of pips to go on these trades. So guys, if you are in these trades, look for those pullbacks and enter extra positions and maximize that trade. As the trade starts to go down a level, you can see, guys, once this trade goes down a level, you can, you can start to, move your stop loss. For example, if I entered here, the market went down to this level, you see how I could move my stop loss to my entry point and let the market continue on the way down and move down to this level. I could put my stop loss at this entry point and move down to this level. I can put my stop loss at this entry point, the previous high, put it above the previous high. Once it drops down to this next level, I can move my my stop loss down to this level. So just trailing your stop loss will help you secure those profits just in case the market does retrace before it continues, to stop you out without losing. So I pray you guys got a lot of value. I'll be doing some more videos this weekend. I pray you guys having a phenomenal weekend. Take care.